RCA Victor and its dealers present Burr Tillstrom, creator of Kukla, Ollie, and all the Kuklapolitan players, with Fran Allison in Kukla, Fran and Ollie.
How's that level, huh? Is that all right?
Well, he didn't speak up very strongly. It wasn't as crisp as he usually makes it.
Well, you get down there, will you, Fletcher, and stick by those controls. How's it working?
Oh, it's simply great. I tell you, I have never known such a thrilling, exciting moment as this particular moment. I tell you, this will long go down in history. It really will.
Fletcher had his ears cleaned out today. He can hear so beautifully that they appointed him head audio man here, and he's checking all the levels. Jack, would you give us a level again, please?
Oh, not so loud.
He's so sensitive.
Is that all right, Fletcher?
Don't shout. You needn't shout. It was much better, thank you.
You're welcome.
Oh, I tell you, this is a glorious, glorious day. It really is.
Well, Fletcher, you know, with your hearing, you really should always pay very close attention to your ears.
Well, really, you know Kukla very well. When there starts and standing up straight like that, it's no difficulty at all for me to hear every single word, but I'm so used to having them kind of bend down. Of course, as a matter of fact, it helps sometimes. There are many things that I just as soon not hear.
Oh?
Oh, yes, there are many things that are said, many unkind things that are said in this workaday world of ours that I just as soon not hear. And so there are times I have control. I've never shown you, but I do have control over my ears. I can bring them all the way down and stop them up completely, and no one ever knows it. They just think that I'm just a little more wilted than usual.
Why don't you try it for me now?
Oh, gracious, no, it might shock you.
Oh, come on, Fletcher.
Oh, gracious, no, sirree, Bob. Well, that was fine, Jack, and I think that's all right, perfectly. And
What is it?
Jack's mic has been flipped.
What?
Someone flipped Jack's mic.
Did someone flip your mic, Jack?
I didn't notice it.
Are you sure it's been flipped?
Oh, yes. I marked it with chalk. I can tell which side is usually out. Heads will roll today.
Well, perhaps one of the engineers, and they do have a right to turn the microphones around, you know, perhaps he thought that...
He didn't consult with me. I have spoke. And?
Oh, kind of surprises me. Jack, now, do you have all the copies of the music that were turned in?
Yes, I have.
Because it's very important. This is a very important day on all of us. For all of us.
Flip them all over, and they're in the right order, I hope.
Fran's coming home Monday.
Isn't that great?
Isn't that wonderful? I can hardly wait to see her. I'm sorry we have to have the contest today, but she told me, she said today, you know, we made today the deadline for all the songs to be sent in, and so she said, Kukla, she said, if I'm not here, she said, I hope that you will please be sure to take care of it. And so I'm being sure. Well, I hope everything's all right now. I don't like to have any dust in the air, because if we're going to have singers up here, we must have nothing to get in our way. Oh! Article in 17 about let's see, I can read it. It says your smile. Oh, pretty girl. It says your smile is showing. It says your smile is showing. We know a shining star who gets along beautifully with just one large tooth, but he's a dragon. Oliver just wrote. Well, there's no use in reading any more of this, because you probably won't be able to get any. Oliver, when he hears of it, will have bought them all off the newsstand. But it's kind of a cute story about Ollie, and it's a nice, real nice picture and everything there. Well, I guess that takes care of the business of the day. I have a few announcements I'd like to make before we begin our program today. Just a few announcements. What? Oh. Mm-hmm. I have a message for Linwood King. Is he in the audience?
Yes, I am.
You're to go right home. You forgot to turn the water off in the bathtub, and it's overflown.
Oops.
Overflown? Is that the word? Blown over. It overflew. No, that's not it. Oh, here I am carrying on a conversation with myself today. Why, today is a very important day in the Kuklapolitan history, because perhaps some of you who have watched us for a while, I hope you're still with us, have noticed that from time to time Kuklapolitan troupe have been indulging in songwriting. I secretly suspect, that some of the songs that have been written have had the helping fine hand of one Maestro Giacomo Fascinato, the fellow who cracks his knuckles before he plays. Now, many people crack their knuckles before they play the piano, but only Jack cracks them in the chords. That's quite important. Anyway, these songs, where was I? I'll start all over again. Let's have a level. Oh, that's too far back. No, I have it. I know where I am now. These songs were written by the Kuklapolitans as a part of a certain songwriting contest that Fran and I were supposed to judge. Well, today is the deadline for those songs to be in, and Fran isn't back from California. She's coming back the first of next week, and she'll be back. But she said no matter what happened, I was to go through with judging the songs. So, you see, I'm to judge which of the songs is the best song, and then I am going to give that particular songwriter a prize. And they are being performed by the people who wrote them, which is really quite a thing. I understand in the songwriting business that's done a great deal. I guess that's why lots of songs aren't sold. Well, we'll go on. Anyway, I want to be perfectly fair about this. I am not writing a song. I'm not interested in writing a song now. I have not talked to these people. I've heard some of their songs before, but today is the grand contest when they're going to try them all out. All three of them. There are only three. Madame Oglepus, who wrote the duet with Colonel Cracky and herself, Ollie, and Cecil Bill, who wrote Cecil's Serenade. So we're going to put them together today and have them, each one of them sing his song, and then I'm going to decide just exactly which one is the best song, I hope, or at least in my own humble opinion, which song would make a hit, which song we should award the prize to. The prize is Jack Fascinato. No, it isn't, is it? No, it isn't. The prize is, I really don't know what the prize is. I guess it's just an honorary award. Believe me, the competition is keen. Ha ha. That's rich. Too good. Oh, good for you, Madame Oglepus. I'm glad you're here because you're first. First? Why, we'll simply not go on first. Well, that's ridiculous. That's a warm-up spot. Now, listen, Madame Oglepus, you're not doing this for the audience today. You're doing it for me. And I am judging the song by its merits, not by what spot it's in, nor by the talent. Remember, you have certain advantages over other talents. You are an experienced singer. These other people that are singing, like Cecil Bill, is really not a singer, and he doesn't have the advantage. So I thought putting you in the very beginning would be better. Besides, your voice is so much better earlier. I mean, it will help. You're on first. Well, all right, dear. But I do hope I win. I think it's a delightful idea, the duet, don't you? I cannot make any comment. Well, you remember me, won't you, Kukla boy? I've been with the troupe for a long time. I have. I know. No comment. You just better watch to whom you give the prize to whom. You threaten me? Mercy me, no. Mercy me, no. Have you ever had sandburrs in your bed? Well, I want to get the line up now. Let me see. I guess Fletcher didn't write a song. Let's see. Madame Oglepus. Oh, yes. Ollie, you all set?
Oh, you bet. I'm really in the pink today. Oh, yeah. What rain. I'm just a snap to win this.
How come?
Oh, it's really just a big cinch.
How come?
Why, it's just my personality will put this over. Besides, it's my song. I did my song first, and it has proven very popular by the amount of response which we got.
Well, the other songs are nice, too. Remember, you're in competition. Okay, you go on second.
Second? You told me I was to close the show.
This is not a show. I don't really care which order. It just happens that you're going on second.
Well, that's a nasty kind of a thing. I'm going to close the show and really why, the number is to close the show.
This is not a show. This is a contest. Besides, it's a better spot.
Explain that.
I can't.
I'm just overwhelmed. I think it's prejudice on the part of the judges.
Well, I'm a judge, and that's what I say.
If Fran was here, it wouldn't happen.
Well, it might just happen.
Well, okay. But I'd better win.
Are you trying to influence the judges?
Mm-mm. Not at all. Not at all.
Maybe I shouldn't have gotten into this. Let's see, Cecil Bill, I guess, is the only one. Cecil Bill, you're going to be last tonight. So will you please come up and report? You're going to be last. You can't be first. This is just a contest. Well, I'm sorry, but that's the way it is. It wouldn't be different if Fran was here. Oh. Maybe I should have... Fletch, what do you think?
I heard all. With my new super hearing, I heard all. Kukla, you are in what is known as a spot that I would not care to be in, personally. I have a suggestion to make. It may not be of any use, but I have a suggestion to make.
What's that?
I would suggest, since Fran is not here, and since you look like you're going to be what we have laughingly nicknamed Fall Guy, I think it would be much better if perhaps you let somebody else judge the contest.
Linwood?
Oh, mercy me, no.
How come?
Oh, well, you know, he likes Madame Oglepus.
Well. Jack?
Oh, mercy me, no, he's a musician. He'd be, not by the appeal of the song, but by the construction of it.
Oh, I don't know.
Well, not wise. Besides, he's playing.
That's true. Might be some pieces he likes to play better.
You bet.
What about...
Why not the public?
You mean our audience?
Yes, why not have them send in votes if they'd like? Tell them to vote for the favorite song.
Well, we could do that. Have you got the address?
Our address?
Yes.
Well, mercy me, I'll look. Why, I have. I just happen to have it here in my pocket.
Well, here's a good idea now. This is nothing special or anything, but if you'd like to help us, we'd enjoy it very much because it'll get me out from under the responsibility of alienating a few of my friends. I think it might be more fair anyway, because you're the people that have to listen to the song. I can always go to my room and close the door. But when you hear the songs today, and you decide which one you like the best, you write Kukla, Fran and Ollie, Post Office Box 3446, Chicago 77, Illinois. It can be just a penny postcard, or a letter, whichever you like, and just say, Ollie's song, or Madame Oglepus's song, or Cecil's song, whoever you like. Okay? Well, you can take that down.
I'll put it back in my pocket.
Oh, well. We'll bring that up again towards the end of the show so that you can get the address for sure. Remember, vote for the song which you like best. You can put it in, you can make choices, too. If the 3 songs, you can put first, second, third choice, whatever you like. It's a completely relaxed type thing. Oh, say, before we get into the contest, I think it'd be a very good idea if I do a little sales talk right now. I'm in the mood. Fletch, would you like to give me a hand with this?
You bet. Oh, say, what fun it's going to be tonight with my fine, fine super hearing. Oh, tonight is the night when we will go out and we will go and take our little RCA Victor 45 RPM attachment. Do you know what RPM stands for?
Miles per hour?
No. Revolutions per minute.
Oh, isn't that funny? I never thought of 45 RPM. I always...
Well, that's the principle of the 45 record-playing attachment. It says 45 revolutions per minute. That's a very well-worked-out engineering feat. It really is. It's really a very remarkable thing because, you see, this is one of the world's finest little players. It's the world's finest changer. There's no doubt about that. It plays up to 14 records. That's up to an hour of the finest listening. And it's the easiest, surest operating changer.
Well, I know that, Fletcher.
Well, I'm just reviewing it. I like to review. The very sound of my own voice thrills me today, especially when I'm talking about RCA Victor. Oh, way those vibrations go through my ears. I tell you, it thrills me. And see, it has a very wonderful, very, very long, my gracious, this runs all the way down to the basement. This power cord is extra long, and that helps a great deal.
Well, that's true. It does, because sometimes electric outlets aren't always close to the place where you want to put the little player.
That's true, and so this helps a great deal for places. I know in some of the older homes there aren't as many wall sockets as there are in the new homes, and of course this is AC operation.
I know that.
AC operation. Whoa, you should hear that with my ears. AC operation. Oh, ho, ho. It's less than a foot square, as you can see, probably. You see? And this is this is a new beauty advanced design.
I know that, too, Fletcher. I can see that.
Right, and permanent point pickup, permanent point. Oh, ho, ho, how that comes through. Those consonants. Permanent point pickup. No needle changing, less pressure, less wear on the records. There. And this new pickup guard here is designed with wide clearance. Well, sir, shall we have a go at it tonight and listen to some of our favorite 45 RPM records?
Why not?
That'll be just wonderful. After the contest, you'll need a little relaxing. Come down to my room. And if you just want any particular tips, just let me know, because I'll tell you I can hear everything with my super hearing.
Well, Jack, do you think that's a good idea to let it go that way?
I think it's a very excellent suggestion.
Okay. Well, first of all, Madame Oglepuss singing a song that she did with Colonel Cracky yesterday called A Very Merry Gentleman. It's a very charming little song. Well, I mustn't, no comment. Now, you listen to this. This is what Madame Oglepuss wrote. If you like this better than the others, maybe you better listen to all of them first and vote. And your decision shall be final. Introducing at this time Madame Ophelia Oglepuss and her friend, her intended, Colonel R.H. Cracky. A very merry gentleman did finally agree to be the very gentleman who's going to marry me. The very things I want to hear, he'll whisper in my ear. Ophelia, my dear, whenever you're near, I look into your lovely eyes and find it hard to realize that I'm the merry gentleman whose wife you're gonna be. My love, my all, we heard about school. So what are we going to do? So what am I gonna do? A tender phrase, a kiss, a sigh. A very merry gentleman am I. A very merry gentleman who said and then did he. In matrimony, please be mine and fly away with me. And you're the very gentleman who promised me his heart. Is that what I said? Well, I lost my head. I'm not too sure if I'm the type to cast in such a part. When the merry gentleman is no longer fancy-free, I wonder just how merry any gentleman can be. I wonder just how merry any gentleman can be. Hey! Thank you, contestant number 1. And now we have contestant number 2, dragon singing his own composition, the Oliver Twist. Time.
Vote for me and I'll love you. Shh.
My sunny disposition and my sparkling animation result from just one exercise I do for relaxation. For tightness in my muscles cannot possibly exist when I do the Oliver Twist. When I do the Oliver Twist. My knack of making friends again with people I'm offending is due to this maneuver that I'm highly recommending. Pretend I've made you angry. Does your anger still persist? When I do the Oliver Twist. When I do the Oliver Twist. When I am asked to make decisions of the more perplexing kind, I will always mull it over in my superflexing mind. My analysis is most astute, for with my head askew, my perspective will include the other fellow's point of view. My winning way with women is the source of satisfaction. Whenever they're around me, there's a type of chain reaction. They stand in line and wait till not a one remains unkissed. When I do the when I do the although there's nothing to it, it seems that when I do it, nobody can resist the Oliver Twist. Oh, that'll do it.
Never mind. And now, Mr. Cecil Bill, with his own composition, Cecil Serenade. Be sure to vote for these now, which is the one you like best, in the order that you prefer them, and send them to Kukla, Fran and Ollie, Box 3446, Chicago, 77, Illinois. All right, Mr. Cecil Bill. Don't be afraid. we present Miss Beulah Witch singing A Pair of Pogo Pumps.
Hop, skip, jump, I can do them in my pair of Pogo Pumps. Over hill, over dale, it's a thrill as I sail in a stiff, brisk breeze with the greatest of ease. Hey, Trey, chic, they are flattering to any pair of feet. They make me feel I am grown. Whoop, 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 get my leg muscles toned. My pretty pair of Pogo Pumps. No assistance from the audience, please. Yee! Woo! Stop me, somebody! Hop, skips, jumps, I can do them in my pair of Pogo Pumps. Weather hot, weather cold, weather cloudy, weather clear, it is spring, spring, spring every day of the year. Hey, stop! A look! A leap! It's so simple I can do it in my sleep. With just a twist of the toe. Into the air I will go! Yes, yes! And I'm wearing Pogo Pumps, patent leather. My pretty pair of Pogo Pumps, patent pending on Beulah Witch's Pogo Pumps! Woo, 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 woo.
Wow. Well, that was our dark horse winner. She'll probably win her. What am I saying? I'm glad I didn't judge it. She's not a winner yet, but she may be. I don't know what Ollie will say about introducing a gimmick like that, the Pogo Pumps. But, oh, before we go, may we show this sign once more? Fletcher? Fletcher, have you got it?
I gave it to Ollie.
I got it.
Oh. You vote for the songs which you liked in the order in which you liked them best.
And don't forget me. I was Oliver Dragonite.
Never mind now. They all heard. Send your postcards or your letters to Kukla, Fran and Ollie, Post Office Box 3446, Chicago 77, Illinois. We're going to get a kick out of hearing you because, just for fun, we'd like to know just which of the songs these wonderful songwriters wrote, which ones you like best. And Fran will be back next week, and
We'll be awful glad to, won't we?
you bet. We'll have a surprise. Maybe we can tell her the winner sometime next week.
Well, we have to wait for them all to come in. Remember?
Remember what?
Oh, in television.
It's RCA Victor!
Here's the perfect setting for a relaxing evening at home. Plenty of records and a wonderful RCA Victor 45 to play them on. With this automatic record changer attachment, all the work's done for you. You just plug it into your radio, television, or phonograph, stack on as many as 14 of those handy-sized 45s on the spindle, touch a button once, and you can enjoy almost an hour of superb, distortion-free music. Hearing is believing, so visit your RCA Victor dealer and demonstrate the 45 system yourself. Whatever your favorite kind of music, classic or jive, you hear it best on 45. The musical director of Kukla, Fran and Ollie is Jack Fascinato. The producer is Beulah Zachary, the director is Louis Gomovitz, and the costume designer is Joseph Lockwood.
And this is Burr Tillstrom thanking you on behalf of Fletcher Rabbit and Kukla, Fran and Ollie.
RCA Victor, world leader in radio, first in television, first in recorded music. Kukla, Fran and Ollie came to you from Chicago.
NBC Television.